It's not safe out here. It's wondrous, with treasures to satiate desires both subtle and gross. But it's not for the timid. Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to some more Star Trek in Stellaris. And we are off. Dealing with demons. Well, not the biblical kind, at least I'm hoping not. It is the new string of recent anti-alien attacks throughout the sector and all throughout United Earth and so on and so forth. But I did have to do a little bit of digging once again. I remember these episodes relatively well, and I remember the baby and the pregnancy plotline, which is not here. It's well, obviously because different people and all that, but yeah, see, the thing is, I didn't really remember how this would go, and I had to sort of look behind the scenes a little bit to figure it out. You need to send in the Makos here to storm the Verteron array, and even if it fires, that's fine. I'm not sure what possible... I'm not sure what can exactly happen with this. What are all the different outcomes? Because these events, believe it or not, have different random outcomes. They're not pre-set and predetermined. Some of them are, yes, but not all of them, which I think is pretty gosh darn awesome. But we're going to send the Makos for this. I will read the event in a second. For now, I did manually reassign all of these science ships. At least I think I reassigned all of them. Yeah, no, I didn't reassign this one. I need to reassign them manually because I need very specific bits of the Alpha Quadrant to be explored and surveyed, so I don't want to have them randomly running around for no reason. So let's do that really quickly, and yeah, obviously we have all of this. Universal Translator is going to finish soon. Federation XP is irrelevant. Not to sound like the Borg, but it is. I did recall the Enterprise back to Sol, because I don't remember how this goes and whether I'll need a person here or not, but I will send in the Makos, like I already said, so I don't need the Enterprise, because this, with this you need a science ship, with this you need a general or a landing craft or something like that. The Jesus class, or Isus class transport ships. Fascinating. Okay. John Paxton, the former administrator of Orpheus Station, has emerged from hiding in a dramatic fashion on Mars. Having taken control of planetary broadcast facilities and the Verteron array, Paxton declares open revolt against the United Earth government, accusing Prime Minister Yelena Kazakov of surrendering the future of Earth to alien powers. The rebellion, calling itself the Terra Prime movement, has threatened to fire on Starfleet command using the Verteron array, unless all non-humans leave the Earth space. Terra Prime has a sizable support from people of the United Earth, as well as a number of military, political, and corporate backers. Prime Minister Yelena Kazakov is presented with two options in the current situation, of course. Sending a strike team to capture the Verteron array offers both high risk and high reward. A somewhat safer option is to send a diplomat to the negotiation table and try to reach a compromise. Send in the Makos. If I remember correctly, what happened in the episode is something similar, where Archer led an away team somewhere over here, and that's all I remember happening. It's been a while since I saw Enterprise. I vaguely recall some of these episodes, but not quite in detail. My memory of The Next Generation and Voyager and Deep Space Nine is a little bit better, which means I'm probably going to have to rewatch Enterprise relatively soon.
Construction complete.
I will say, though, by far the best intro song of any of the Star Treks is Enterprise. Not TNG, but actual Enterprise. It is truly phenomenal. Whoa. Okay, we just explored the entirety of the Alpha of the Alpha and Beta quadrant. Wow. Okay. Technology, I suppose, right? I mean, we have astrometrics lab somewhere or something, and that enabled us to do this, is how I'm going to choose to look at that. Yeah, I mean, we still need to survey all of these systems. They're just explored so we can now actually see them. I mean, that's cool. I can also clearly see the borders of the Ferengi and the Saurians and the Romulan Star Empire, which is significantly smaller than I thought it would be. Actually, not to... Yeah, this mine isn't terrific. Let's go with this. I mean, not to, you know, disrespect or even insult the Romulans, but Star Empire is not much of an empire. United Earth is ever so slightly bigger. Okay, so we lost the General, that's unfortunate. Although a strike team led by General Jian Liang fought valiantly against Terra Prime forces, it could not secure the main installation controlled by John Paxton. Driving an unsuccessful, sorry, I sneezed. Where was I? Driving a unsuccessful attack. Sorry, during. No, I was reading just from memory. I didn't find the bit of text. Sorry, just give me a second. I need to sneeze again. Alright, there we go. So, during a unsuccessful attack on the Vertron array, the General himself was killed in action. Fortunately, that means that Paxton will now proceed with his plan of destroying Starfleet Command. Terrible news. As promised, after United Earth officials failed... After United Earth officials failed to comply with his demands, John Paxton has used the Vertron array. Destruction of Starfleet has led to a huge death toll on Earth and has plunged it into chaos. The building itself is in ruins. Terra Prime appears to be losing political influence after the unprecedented violent attack on Starfleet Command Building, or on the Starfleet Command Building. As the movement is certainly lacking political power to take complete control of United Earth, he has declared, John Paxton rather, has declared the secession of planet Mars, on which Terra Prime can install a human-centric isolationist regime they desire. However, the situation on Earth is far from stable. We could potentially surrender. So if we surrender, what this does is it leads to the alternate timeline where Terra Prime takes over Earth and the Federation is never formed, and etc., etc., which is not what we're going for in this playthrough. So we're going to settle for status quo. And divided we stand. The option to reintegrate Mars is now available to us. Okay, ruins of Shanghai, wasteland, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, we really should fix all of these, but then Starfleet Command also we need to fix. Starfleet Admiral jobs -1. Oh, that's yeah, that's a tiny touch unfortunate. Alright, let's fix these up. And now And now the conclusion. Previously on Star Trek Voyager, on Star Trek Enterprise, whatever. I don't quite remember where that voice is from. It was from Enterprise, wasn't it? Well, you know what I'm talking about. When the computer goes like, and now the conclusion. I'm not sure where that's from initially, or originally, rather. Huh. Well, either way, did I lose the... No, I didn't, at least I didn't lose the Makos. So that's neat. I'm going to get a construction ship ready. Wow, I'm actually losing energy after all of this nonsense. Ouch. Okay. Well, at least we don't have the third faction anymore, which is a little bit displeased with everything. Whoa. Please don't do that. Okay, is it happening anywhere else? Turns out there's a glitch on Earth, apparently. Oh well. Let's build an observation post, because this is how we begin to reintegrate. Oh, is it because of the Plantation Fleet Yards? It might actually be it. Huh. Alright, fair enough. Is it already time to pick up another tradition? Well, alright. I have no idea. Nope, I have no idea what to pick. I am completely lost. Frontier, I think, wouldn't be terrible. Its empire size and influence cost. Yeah, it's not great either. Deviancy and stability, amenities usage, member world research programs. Federation naval capacity, trade value, leader experience gain, anomaly discovery chance. Or do I pick up something? No, I can't afford to pick up. Let's finish up Discovery, I think. Yeah, let's finish up Discovery, because I need to get those... It's not about the traditions themselves so much anymore. I need Ascension perks, yeah? I need stuff from here. Starfleet Ships of the Line. Ooh, an Ascension perk, is it? Unlocks Excalibur and Polaris class ships, some of the most advanced ships in the fleet, once you've researched future tech starship design. Yeah, that's a bit far away for us, so this is not going to exactly happen tomorrow morning, as they say, but, you know, at the same time, something to look forward to, I suppose. I have some Talion crystals. The Denobulans. Really? All the way over there? Fine. Fine. And, now, question I suppose is... Okay, we'll just try and get over here, that's fine.
Survey complete.
Question now, I suppose, is, well, first of all, when do I get the Federation? When does that become a thing? And second of all, can you actually research this? Yeah, thank you very much. You're in the neighborhood, and it's right there, and it's annoying me. Can I not make a dilithium thing? That is mildly annoying. Okay. So the observation thing is here. And now we're going to work on reunification. Warp capable age. Right. So how long is this going to take? Nobody knows. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, how would you know, right? Don't expect you to provide me with a exact date of the unification. More sort of an ongoing process, I suppose. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. I need influence badly. I think everything else is doing fine. Okay, obviously, me colonizing multiple places on Earth isn't gonna be the most conducive to multiple places on Earth. Multiple places, multiple planets. Colonizing multiple places on Earth, sort of beyond that time period in Earth's history. We left it far, far in the past. That's not what we're doing right now. But anyways, yeah, like,
Survey complete.
Right, coalitions need excellent relations. We're already working on that. Okay, good. On screen, we've established communications with the Zenkethi coalition. Okay. Hello. Give me a second. Let's start figuring out who those people are. We have new tech. Mining station output is very important. Dilithium is also important. So is Topoline. Yeah, we're going to have to leave that for later. Okay, migration treaty proposed with the Deltan Union. Or that's fine. All of that is lovely. The Andorians and these guys are not on the best of terms, I'm afraid. But hey, oh, speaking of, would you be willing to... No, probably not, right? Yeah, probably never, more like it, to enter coalition, I mean. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I no longer need this ship. The USS Sahara is going to be scuttled. And I'm basically just going to focus on trying to expand as much as I can. Ah, improbable ceramics. Yeah, that's interesting. It's a vanilla event though, so it's not the most important thing on Earth. Ah, Cardassia. Oh! That is very cool. No spoilers, but that is very cool. We will get to that eventually. We are years and years and years away from that, though, so let's not even think about it right now. Right now, all we need to think about is how do we reunify Mars and establish... Sorry, and establish... well, it's starting, so, you know, I guess fair is fair. Starfleet Museum. Ooh. That's very nice. Okay. So, the Utopia... is it Utopia? Yeah, Utopia Planitia Shipyards. Advanced Ship Design Bureau. How can we aid you today? Decommission flagships. Decommission. Display available civilian designs. Starship designs. United Earth era ships. Those are the NX class. Right. Here, military flagship. Okay. Display available flagships. So far, none. Alright, good. Cool, interesting. I basically, if I'm understanding this right, this is where we build our NX-1 Enterprise, right? Or, well, we already have it, but if we didn't have it, this is where we would build it, and this is where we're going to later build our Enterprises, Voyagers, and, you know, stuff like that. We're not just going to get them automatically, obviously. We're going to need to build them ourselves. So, yeah, I like that very much. Okay, let's colonize Alpha Centauri Prime.
Construction complete.
And, ooh, this is a huge planet, and the Saurians are going to love it as well. But mind you, the Vulcans are going to like it too. Yeah, we have space, even though it looks like we're kind of boxed in between all these different empires. We have places to expand. I'm kind of just looking at the Romulans and thinking, okay, I'm not doing too badly, even though my economy is kind of shot. And is going to need a little bit of work, so to speak. Let's imagine that, like, this is Cardassia. Bajor's probably independent at this stage. Is it independent at this stage? Yeah, I think it's still independent, technically. And then Trill Space is this. So, major Alpha Quadrant power, major Alpha Quadrant power, technically major Alpha Quadrant power, for now, until we integrate them. And then I have no idea where to... Well, the Gorn are... The Gorn and the Breen are not to be underestimated either. Not that we know who those are yet, but... Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a war with the Klingons, probably, as well. That's going to be very fun. But, unfortunately... We're going to just have to wait. We're going to have to wait for my economy to pull itself up from the dirt, and... Turns out there's going to be a war against the Orion Trade Union a lot sooner than I thought. Well, no, I'm kidding. I don't mind them. Representing our interests. Don't represent our interests. There's no point. I mean, the coalition is highly temporary anyway. Okay, I need a fusion reactor ASAP. And there we go. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. There was a delivery at the door. Where were we? So, we're investigating these first contacts. I'll just click through that. And, I pretty much gave all the orders. Now I'm just waiting for them to be completed. There's precious little I can do. I would really like to get an outpost over here, though. Okay, tiny touch more research. Hollow theaters are not... it's not the worst thing ever. I think I'd rather upgrade the warp drives, though. And we've established contact with... someone.
Technology discovered.
And then we can get titanium hulls as well. And... Chemisite as well. I'd like to get Chemisite first. Titanium hulls is great, but I'm not going to use my navy for
Construction complete.
or for war purposes, if that makes sense, for a while, and as such, rather focus on something else. Now losing 10 energy per tick, that is... well, that is concerning. Declare war! Trade embargo on the Xindi Council? No, no. We're not declaring war on the Xindi. The whole point of everything I did was to not declare war on the Xindi. That was the whole reason we had the expedition there and everything. Like, people gave their lives so we could avoid a confrontation with them. Not rush headfirst into one. No. Why am I losing so much? Stations one. Ah, right. Okay. Well, we do have a universal translator now, which is gonna be... apparent hostile. In the latest report from Yuan He, our envoy sent to investigate Koth aliens are highly concerning. Apparently the aliens have made several uncomfortable close passes our ship with gun ports open. They seem rather aggressive. Okay, mimic it back at them, I suppose. I mean, don't see why that would be perceived as wrong or hostile or anything, so yeah, I guess. Is there anything I want to build here? There's an orbital museum I can do with. Or up here I can get a solar panel, which won't be the worst idea in the world considering my energy situation. Yeah, you know what? Let's build a solar panel over there. Start getting a little bit of energy back on screen with the Trill administration. Alright. Hi. Oh, they're a tiny little thing. Well, let's establish a diplomacy with the Trill. Warlike prowess presumed. Well, we gained influence.
Our presence in the galaxy has
The Sonar Command. They're an unusual bunch. But okay. We've set up an embassy over there. Do I have any more first contacts that I would like to... no, that's it. Alright. These taxes that I'm paying the Federation are a bit absurd as well, like... it's a bit much. That's, you know, as soon as we get rid of that, or rather the sooner we get rid of that, the better. And I think I can get rid of that when... oh, this is miles away. Okay, an invitation to join the Peace Summit at Babel 1. Our flagship should show our belief in peace. Understood, a chance for lasting peace. Okay. Chance for lasting peace it is. One military ship in orbit. Admiral is present. The conference will take place at Babel 1. That is in Wolf 424. And I think... Ah, well, let's send Jonathan Archer. I was going to do that with the Enterprise, but actually it has to be a proper warship, which is fine. So, yeah. That's quite alright by me. Okay, are we colonizing this? No, because we don't have the alloys. And there's the first contact. Alright, good. Well, I mean, things are not going terrifically well for the economy. I think that's that much is clear to everyone. But at the same time, leader experience gain is going to be neat because we still have level leaders. We're gaining a good bit of unity. Alloys is, well, it is what it is. Food and mineral production is just right. And that, if I had more food, that would be a problem. Like, that would be an unoptimized economy. Supplies is alright. It's alright to keep a surplus like that. That's fine. I'm making a lot of latinum, which I guess makes sense considering how much I'm trading and stuff. Duridium I can sell. Dilithium I can sell a little bit of as well. And then use the rest to purchase... well, not too many alloys, but like that many alloys. And then we shall use those alloys to colonize various worlds. This is colonization planned already. Ah, so they made peace with the Saurians. Does that mean I can invite you to the coalition now? I can. I would love for you to be part of the coalition. I think that would be swell. Oh, sorry about that. Caught me by surprise, I didn't know. I forgot to mute it. Okay, make sure we vote yes there. Migration treaty, yeah. Sure. Alright. Good. I mean, diplomatically things are going terrific. Everything's going great, except for the economy, which is... well... I don't want to say in shambles, but it's not doing all that well. And the problem is, like, it's not that... it's not like the situation the economy is in right now. It's more like the fact that it's not growing quickly enough for my taste. I think that's the main issue here.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by.
And it's not gonna really change for a while. It will eventually, but not for a while. Promising cadet to Paul. Or to Paul. It depends on whether that is who I think it is. Sorry, what kind of leader? Starfleet Science. So a scientist. Yeah, it might be the one from the TV show. For all I know. That's fine. That's fine though. We don't quite need you right now. Out of curiosity, I never set Earth up as a sector, did I? That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate because I could have done that. And that would have increased my influence. It would have increased, actually, a lot of things. I mismanaged that. Pretty unfortunately. I don't want to downplay it.
Special project complete.
Embrace the futility of life's questions. We couldn't figure out why there's the pot in space. But it does give us 158 influence, which is king at this point. Yeah, that's great. I mean, maybe finally we'll be able to expand a little bit and
speak boldly or not at
oh
all.
man, the Andorians broke the research agreement with me. I don't like that.
It is always good to have allies. Or
Can I improve relations? Yes, I can. Let's keep improving relations with them. I have to just teeter on the edge of good relations with them, because as soon as I integrate all these races into the Federation, it's going to be a lot easier. I want to upgrade my torpedo technologies. Okay, Sahara, let's get a frontier hospital down, I think. Yeah.
Special project complete.
Welcome to the Babel Summit. It's time to put old rivalries aside. Alright. Thanks to the intense negotiations, real progress has been made and a major breakthrough has been reached. The question remains, is it time to build trust and look to each other in a positive light, or do we forge ahead alone? No, we will forge ahead together. Conference comes to an end with all sides wary of this new direction but optimistic. Perhaps the time to cement the deal with a secure coalition draws near, and we can look towards the future together. Peace has been secured for now. Propose an alliance. The Coalition of Planets. And vote yes.
Technology discovered.
This is what I want, right?
it is always good to have allies or enemies.
And what I mean by this is, first of all, research agreement, please, and commercial pact. What I mean by this is how we get the Federation of Planets, yes? Because right now we have the Coalition of Planets, which is not quite the same, but mind you, it's not very far off either.
We will stand as one in the face of our enemies. Initiating communications.
I hatched ready.
Logic dictates that combat is
We are
sometimes
not
necessary.
so small and unimpressive.
I don't quite understand how this is supposed to work out.
Survey complete.
It is an honor to meet you.
So we're now part of the Coalition of Planets. How do we get this coalition to become the Federation of Planets? I mean, we're not going to stay like this, are we?
It is an honor to meet you.
No, I'm actually genuinely very curious. Okay, again, let's enlist the help of the internet. The Coalition of Planets. Okay, so the Coalition of Planets was a mutual defense alliance created. This is from Memory Beta Fandom. Created between United Earth, the Confederacy of Vulcan, or in this case, the Confederacy of Surak, but that's basically the same thing, the Andorian Empire, and the United Planets of Tellar in 2155. Well, we're a little bit behind schedule on that, but that's fine. The coalition was proposed by Nathan Samuels, Prime Minister of United Earth, in 2154. Well, not quite, but okay, we're there. This was a month after Terra Prime's attempt to isolate Earth from alien species. Yes. In the alternate timeline, these negotiations failed, of course. So when does this turn into the... United Federation of Planets. This is where YouTube has come over the years. You're now witnessing a man Google stuff live whilst let's playing a video game. I mean, this is so United Federation of Planets. Okay. History. 2161. These are the Federation of Planets during the Babel Crisis. Yes, so this is the road to the Federation. That's all I needed to know. Thank you very much. Swelling Shadows. A little bit extra resources, never hurt anyone, that's fine. Asteroid sighted, okay. Stop. First contact established, that's fine. Keep going. You get on that. Where is this asteroid? I actually want to get rid of it this time. It is in Alpha Centauri, okay. Let's get both fleets on it and try and blow this thing up. Yes, that's right. The entire war fleet of the United Federation of of United Earth, not the Federation of Planets yet, I wish, but not yet, is on its way to deal with one piece of floating rock. Yes, this is where this is what we've achieved. And mind you, our victory in said battle is by no means guaranteed. The Rock does have a fighting chance. Just to put that out there. Yeah. Yikes. See, I had a little bit of a different idea and a different visualization of how this might go. Clearly, it's, it wasn't to be, as they say, but... Okay, to be fair, that is a big rock. That rock is bigger than, like, 3 of our Liberty-class ships combined. I was going to say, if you start evasive maneuvers around this thing, I really will be quite perturbed by how you're choosing to handle the situation. This is fine. Alright, good. Good work, everybody. The Rock has no chance against our combined might. or something. So, like I said, I had a bit of a different idea of how this Federation thing would work. You see, my idea... Okay, yeah, it's the one with the weird sounding aliens. Well, we can't help. They can't help how they sound. Doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen. Let's not be judgmental and have any, give in to stereotypes and stuff like that. Okay, bunch of minerals. That's makes me happy, but still, there is the slight issue in that... Hold up, I need to start moving these around. Yeah, and by the way, the systems are no longer fully explored. Was that a... I feel like that wasn't supposed to happen.
Evading hostiles.
Okay, we've made contact with the Cardassians. And we're not gonna be happy that we've met them. Bajor is not independent at this point, right? That is
For Cardassia.
good to know. I always forget the timeline of Bajor's independence and occupation and stuff. It's tiny touch confusing, let's just say. Okay, the First Republic, Second Republic, Third Republic, whatever it was. New Bajor, old Bajor, etc., etc. Diplomacy Federation. Culture exchange, embassy protocols, ambassadors working at embassy complex now increase administrative capacity. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just finish Discovery all the way and start getting stuff from it.
Initiating communication.
Yeah, to clear out the wasteland of Rio de Janeiro took like literal years. That's pretty cool. We do need to re-establish everything again with the... Well, with pretty much everyone, right? Because it did cancel out all our...
Challenge your preconceptions.
At least most of our agreements and stuff. Because I was really hoping that I could turn like the core races, the Tellarites, the Vulcans, and the Andorians into like the Federation, and then still remain in a coalition with everyone else, and then slowly integrate them one at a time, peacefully, and sort of keep a hold of the whole political situation. I can still do that. It's not outrageous, because eventually when I do form the coalition, the Federation of Planets, what's going to happen is there's not going to be a coalition here anymore, so I can enter these guys as coalition.
Kiazi's children.
Oh!
Complete.
Rai and Jiri at Luanga, Rai of Luani, Luani under 2 moons, Jiri of Ubaya. I love that race. We shouldn't have met them yet, though, as unfortunate as that is. We were supposed to meet them, well, in the Next Generation era, like so quite a while from now, but it is what it is. Alright, let's get you... Yeah, let's get you out of there. Let's start building stuff up here. 600 influence, Jesus. Okay. Wow. That's a lot. That's a number. That's definitely a number. Tritanium hull, can't deny it anymore. The United Federation of Planets. Yes! Here we go. Unity is in Earth's interest. Our interstellar alliance has caught the public imagination. No longer is Earth an isolated backwater on the galactic stage, but a central component in a powerful block of shared values and interests. The coalition of planets protects us, but there are many who wish for further integration to better secure ourselves against hostile neighbours. Many influential politicians on coalition worlds have signalled a desire to start this process. All that is needed is for one leader to step forward and make the proposal. Unity is in Earth's interest. 10 years later than it was supposed to be, but never mind. Tellarites are on. The Andorians are on. And the Confederacy of Surak is on board as well. And that's it. The birth of the Federation. Welcome to the United Federation of Planets. Now pause, because this is going to explode. We have a developer note, we also have this, we also have this, we also have this. Okay, developer note first. United Federation of Planets. The other Federation founders are now a special class of member world, vassals under your nation, which will aid your fleets in times of war. The Federation Council mechanic has now been unlocked. Once every 2 years, the Federation Council will allow players to integrate new members, reaching out to neighbours diplomatically or engaging in research specialization focuses. Federation whoop-de-doo happens in 3 days. Whatever that means. Subject specialization started. Ah, right. Okay, I like that. I like that. That's not bad at all. See, what it did is it gave one planet to the Andorians and made them a Federation member. So a vassal under me. I mean, it sounds pretty medieval and brutal, but we don't have a better way of describing it. It also did the same with the Vulcans and the Tellarites. So Terra Prime is
Your ships are small.
here, but all of the planets that they colonized belong to me. And I have 19 out of 6 star bases. Okay, well, at least the economy's a little bit better. Is it? It will be when we get this number down, but don't worry about that right now. Okay. Welcome to Earth, welcome to Earth, welcome to Earth. Everyone is welcome. The Black Company has been formed as a thingamablob. Interesting. Okay, so might want to go with the Denobulans because that's easiest to improve relations with. And then there's the Bolians as well, but we'll get to them later. And Zarians as well. Yeah, we'll integrate those later. Casus Belli lost. Whole heap of them, who cares? Another first contact. Improving relations with Andoria Sector. No longer need to do that because they're now our vassal and forever a part of the Federation, basically. I like that they keep their science ships, though. That's useful.
You talk and you talk.
The Nautican tribes are right there too. Okay. And obviously this now means we can we can... I'll tell you what, you... There, you... Research there. Actually, you can... build mining stations. Okay, good, I like this. Specialization started, that's fine. We've dealt with this as well, and we've dealt with this as well. I can also now build a billion different things. Not least of which, new stations outside of the territories where I was previously confined. I now have more reach into space down here and towards Cardassia, for better or worse, but also towards the Romulans. Again, I say those things out loud without really thinking much. Yeah. That's fine, though. That's fine. Most important thing... Well, what is the most important thing? We have a ton of minerals, so I would say the most important thing right now is to click through our planets and see what we can find over here. I would like a fusion reactor up here, please. Thank you very much. Over here, I would like a... You guessed it, another fusion reactor. And that should be enough fusion reactors over there. Here, I would like an alloy foundry. And over here, because they have 0 jobs available, they're soon going to have people that they're going to want to employ somewhere. We have plenty of food and supplies, so let's go with another alloy thing. Over here is good. This is good. It's being colonized, and then Pagem, a spiritual retreat world. Happiness, Scrum. Yeah, let's not mess with that. It is. It's their choice, after all, how they're gonna manage it. And let's respect that. Oh, by the way, am I losing any special resources that I might wanna... No. Okay, good. What does a heroic landmark do? I like that. I think that'll work pretty darn well with this setup over here. And how many unemployed? 1. I think that's going to sort itself out next month. And then over here, let's make sure we have plenty of food and that, because it will go down as these planets evolve and build up and everything. And then obviously this and... I don't know, what do I build here? Like another generator or a frontier hospital? Frontier hospital, probably. And let's go with 2 more frontier hospitals over here. Okay, good. Now, next I want to take a look at... exactly, stuff like this. Okay. Observation post over here. Let's engage in passive observation, and then... I mean, this is the dumbest station I've seen thus far. So let's get rid of it. This is also pretty stupid. Let's get rid of it. This is not stupid because it has trading depots and a promenade. And it's actually collecting resources from here, which means I want to get this to Sol. But do we also need this then? Of course we don't. The one on Pagem, also a no. This is a terrible idea, and this is a terrible idea. Whoever built it. This is also a terrible idea. And what about over here? It's collecting 3 trade value from this point. It's gonna collect 2 more from this point. Tolerable, I would say. This can go down, this can go down. We don't need these. This also goes away. And then what's next? Well, we have an anchorage over here. Does it collect anything? Technically, yes. Which I like. Let's produce a little bit of unity. Not worth it. But it is an anchorage, and I do need 1 or 2 of those, so I'm going to keep that one. But I think some of these are really going to be... Yeah, like this one. Sorry. Don't have the capacity for that. Let's unpause. And, alright, well, I'd say we sorted out the economics of the situation. We're now losing 9 influence per tick because we're specializing in, where would this be? This is in situation log? No, contact? Ah, agreements, yes, here it is. Right. Ha, we can also build a Federation embassy, an emporium, and an aid agency. And then later down the line, when we get advanced tech, we can build these, but that will reduce their loyalty. Orbital assembly complex, that's useless. This produces officers as well as... well, I don't exactly need officers, but that's fine. Overall, Overlord Empire modifier research speed +3. That's a flat +3. I like that. And visual command must be set to bulwark specialization. Yeah, no. Okay, so I think Federation Embassy is going to be built everywhere, and I think it's going to be built everywhere right now. And then Emporium is useless, let's be honest, because like energy I can get from a plethora of other sources. It seems like a waste to occupy a unique building slot like this here. Unity is alright. I feel like the go-to for me is going to be... maybe like a Starfleet... Is this... No, Starfleet Garrison is also kind of trash. Because I don't want to buff their planets. They're going to be useless. The main meat and potatoes, the main strength of the Federation is going to be the territories that I control. So I think the Scientific Division is going to be the second go-to thing. But for now, we're going to need a Federation Embassy in... all 3 of the planets. Because that gives me influence, and influence I'm in desperate need of. Not just right now because I'm losing it, but in general. Both for war purposes and for expansion and for everything. At the request of the Children of Onlies, we have been invited to join a host of notable leader, military experts, and scientists as part of an exchange of knowledge and culture at the Conference of Miri. This will be an opportunity to represent the United Federation of Planets and build relations with Children of Onlies. Okay, let's attend this conference. And then we have Starfleet Command, which is also something new. See, I thought I figured the mechanics of this out, but apparently there's more. With the signing of the Federation Charter, the founding members agreed to combine their space agencies to form Starfleet. Starfleet was to become the deep space exploratory and defense service maintained by the United Federation of Planets. Its principal functions include the advancement of Federation knowledge about the galaxy and its inhabitants, the advancement of Federation science and technology, the defense of the Federation, and the facilitation of Federation expansion. Pretty cool. Alright. I can get behind that. The first task is to review the ships transferred to Starfleet Command from each race and determine whether they should continue to serve or be decommissioned to maintain the naval cap. Understood. Well, let's get to Paul, finally her own ship, and send her off to explore the galaxy. Yeah, I'm just gonna get like a whole heap of these. I feel like that's what I should do. I mean, it's gonna be expensive, but I'm just gonna get a heap of these and get a whole load of scientists to do this. Not enough unity. Okay, this ship can go away, because honestly, we have plenty. Already unemployment in some of these places, see? That's what I was well, actually unemployment because of the rulers, but that'll get fixed eventually. Okay. Next, at the Earth Space Dock. San Francisco Shipyards. Okay, cool. I've built that. Kind of forgot that I built that. Oh boy. Okay. Give me a second. So we have the Lexington NX class ship with Mako. Let's upgrade this. Give it inertial dampeners and a bulkhead or a command station. I think a command station would be better. Phase cannons and light spatial torpedoes. That's fine. So this will be Lexington NX-07. I then have the troop transport Sarajevo carrier. With a shuttle pod wing, a pulse cannon, and again a torpedo. And an EPS conduit and inertial dampeners as well, apparently. What the hell is this used for? And I, honest to God, do not mean this as an insult. And then there's the shuttlecraft. I'm going to give them tactical. What the hell is this troop transport used for? You'd think, well, duh, idiot, it's used for transporting troops. It's not, though. This is used for transporting troops. The Jesus class.
Construction complete.
Okay, and then we have a whole bunch of these people joining the Federation, which is lovely. Thank you. Well, I'm going to continue colonizing planets, if you don't mind me. Plenty of places to go to, as it were. Okay, Federation Council formed. We also do have these ships. Is the troop transport just a light vessel that hasn't really been implemented very well in all of this? Because that's kind of what it seems like. See, like, the Intrepid and the Liberty class are my go-to combat vessels right now, and after this, I guess I'm gonna get a few Explorer class ships in on the action as well, right? See, that's lovely. And then, honestly, all of this should go away, apart from maybe this vessel, but we'll get to that in a second. We'll deal with the ships in a bit. Construction is well underway for everything. That's good. And okay, good. So, Federation Council formed. With the formation of the United Federation of Planets, the founding members established the Federation Council, a democratic voice with a seat for all members of the Federation. The Council can be called for an extraordinary session to enact matters of importance to the Federation and Starfleet. How often will it be called? Major decisions can only be made every 60 days. That's very often, honestly. How does it work? It's in the contacts list. Yeah, pretty much like everything else. And, okay, form the council. And the first Federation starbase. The Federation starts here. Okay. Good. Lovely. Tell you what, though, this has been going on for quite a while. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to cut it here, and then next time we're going to continue exploring these mechanics. I think soon we'll be able to start adding worlds to the Federation, like one by one. The Denobulans, the Delta Union, the Saurians, etc., etc., and sort of start engulfing the Alpha Quadrant. Fear not, though. I might seem like a massive superpower here in the center. The way I'm going to set up these wars, in case the Romulans are just too weak to fight me, or the Cardassians are just way weak, I'm going to roleplay, and I'm going to make it more difficult than it really is. As in, I'm going to hold back, and I'm just going to roleplay the whole situation, and it will be pretty seamless. Which is part of the reason why I'm not building up my fleet. Also because my economy is shite. But even if it isn't, or even if it wasn't, I'm going to build like a few Explorer class and a few, typical Federation type vessels. And then after that, I'm going to hold off on the military and let other rival powers in the neighborhood build up their military strength while I'm just going to try and force the economy. And if we get involved in the war, then that should make things rather exciting, where I can outproduce the enemy, but not. But I won't have a stronger military immediately. That should be interesting. Anyways, that's all for next time. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned with the rest of the series and the content that I produce on the channel. It does help me out quite a bit. Until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.